1. Mark, 5-minute gun, green flag on the court.
But he's firing a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, P1, H1 Unlimited, the fastest raceboats in the world, 4 of them, coming out on San Diego Mission Day. Chuck Bernard, the U91, the Goodman Real Estate. He will come away from the yard first. Then it's Jamie Nielsen, and the legend John Clancy, short comes to quarter one. He is away from the yard. Johnny Ball, third motor away, powder blue and white P1. The Miss HomeStreet, Jimmy Shane, and making a hard right turn out of the pit area this time to get up on a plane. J. Michael Kelly driving the U9, the Miss Tri-Cities. A little bit exciting for some of our boats there in the channel. He really turned hard to the right, Jeff. Some fans over there got some good picks.
Found some wakes to pop the U9 Miss Tri-Cities up on a plane. You're reading my mind. Great photo op for our boating spectators over to our right-hand side, right in front of SeaWorld. Brad Luce, it's the world's fastest racing boats. It's heat number 1. Today they are competing for the Bill Muncey Cup.
It is 3 laps around this 2.5-mile race course. Already we've had some cutters on the race course, legal maneuvers. You saw Jimmy Shane cut the race course from the back stretch to the front stretch at the lower end of the race course, legal maneuver. You saw his teammate, the other boat from Miss Madison Racing, Chuck Bernard and the Goodman Real Estate. He cut from the back stretch to the front stretch. He did that at the top end of the race course. Both legal maneuvers, Jeff Ayler. Looking at our clock, 3:20 till our start. 3 laps, fight for lanes. H1 Unlimited, fastest boats in the world.
Let's get it going. 28-foot crest, 14-foot width. All boats powered by the Lycoming T55 turbine engine. Generates 2,600 horsepower, 6,700 pounds of racing vessel. Brad, these boats no doubt capable of 200 miles per hour. Competition speeds at the end of each shoot, 185, 190, not without question. Jimmy Shane had a test lap this morning in Miss HomeStreet at over 168 miles per hour. You don't win it in testing, you win it in racing.
Yeah, one of the boats I want to watch in this one is the U9, the Miss Tri-Cities, with J. Michael Kelly. Kelly was our winner last time. Oh, boy, look at the maneuvers. Look at the boats kill time. That is Chuck Bernard going way up against the outside course markers there. Now watch him. He's going to weave back in. He's able to do that. It's a legal maneuver. Second time he's done it, he came off way wide at the lower end. What that says is he's ahead of his timing mark by a little bit. The boat out in front of him, I started to say, was J. Michael Kelly. I'm looking for Kelly to secure that inside lane. I think he knows he can't run with some of these guys. He learned that in the shootout yesterday. I think he's going to push that thing for an inside lane and really try and run it.
Brad, we need to come up with a new term when we see that weaving activity, just cleaning the sponsons.
I like that, yeah, just warming them up like we're doing tires at NASCAR. Anyway, down the front straightaway with coming up on 140 until the start. Yeah, I think Mike, if I had to guess, he's a little early, but we shall see. The field coming up behind him, I don't think anybody's going to cut. I think they will go all the way down to the lower end of the race course. The other piece to the puzzle, Jeff, that we haven't spoken about here for our new race fans, there is a rule that when the boats come out of the pit area and until such time as they hit the start-finish line, they must maintain 80 miles an hour. That's why we say, well, a boat might be a little bit early, and is J. Michael Kelly putting his foot in it? I thought he was maybe accelerating and thinking, now look at Mike, he's going to do the maneuver. He's going to start weaving up the backstretch.
We want to be at this entrance pin of turn number 2 at 24 seconds, behind the exit pin of turn number 2 at 12 seconds, then mash the gas. Maybe scrubbed off a couple of seconds there. Right now, lane 1 appears to be J. Michael Kelly. In the Miss Tri-Cities, Jeff Bernard in lane 2, Goodman Real Estate. Jimmy Shane, lane 3, Miss HomeStreet. Jamie Nielsen, lane 4, Legend Yacht Transport. Brad Luce for 35 seconds until the start. Bring him to the green flag for H1 Unlimited.
Yeah, Kelly's definitely a little bit early up here. He's got to maintain 80 miles an hour. There's 3 boats behind him, and they're going to gain on him when they come off the top end of the race course here and start to charge for the line. Getting a little bit tight in there for Jimmy Shane. He was running between two boats. He got a little tight with teammate Jeff Bernard. Coming up on 10 seconds and still until the start. Shane trails the field. He's in lane number 3. Kelly's in 1. We're inside 5 seconds. We're 2 seconds. 1 mark, and we are racing here in Heat 1 of our H1 Unlimited Racing presented by HomeStreet Bank. The start is under review. Start is under review. We'll call them the way they are in the water. And the way they are in the water right now is J. Michael Kelly driving the 9, the Miss Tri-Cities. He's at the exit pin. He's got company. Nielsen on the outside. Then is Bernard in lane number 2. He's in second place. Shane back a little bit in the HomeStreet, Jeff, coming wide and fast up the backstretch.
Beautiful picture, quadruple decker. 1 lap penalty on Legend Yacht Transport on the outside. Brad, they thunder in turn 2. Kelly in front.
Kelly is really flying. Here comes Jimmy Shane in the HomeStreet. He has gotten past his teammate Jeff Bernard, but that was at the entrance pin of the corner. Bernard's going to gobble it back up as they come off the pin. Look at the acceleration from Jimmy Shane. He's now moving away from teammate Jeff Bernard in the Goodman Real Estate. Still J. Michael Kelly out front. This is as good as we have seen the U9 Miss Tri-Cities run all year. Kelly going to get down to the bottom of the race course first. He is legal, or so we have been told. But watch for that blue. Ow, you big hop down there by J. Michael. And he had to pull his foot out a little bit, and Shane was able to make up some ground, Jeff.
Scary moment for J. Michael Kelly. He recovered. Now it's Kelly on the inside, and Shane is powered from lane number 3 to take the lead. Miss HomeStreet in front. J. Michael Kelly in second. Jeff Bernard in third. Legend Yacht Transport. Jamie Nielsen, a 1 lap penalty for a gun jump in turn number 2. Shane takes the lead, but Kelly is still there.
Yeah, Kelly's still there. Basically dead even, but the speed was on the outside with Jimmy Shane driving a HomeStreet. Kelly going to try and make up ground on the inside. He does, but as they move down to put 2 in the books with 1 more to go, it is J. Michael Kelly, but a lot of speed on his outside. Jeff Ayler, we're looking for the nose of that powder blue boat to stick out beyond. There it is. We just saw the cowling there. He's pulled up right alongside J. Michael Kelly at the entrance pin of the I-5 turn. It is Jimmy Shane now. He is out by 2, 3, making 4 boat lengths. There's where Kelly had the big hop, was right there. He's cleaner through the corner this time, but he's giving ground, Jeff.
Beautiful dueling here in H1 Unlimited Heat 1 presented by HomeStreet Bank and the HomeStreet Bank sponsored boat. U1 Miss HomeStreet leads it with Jimmy Shane. Time running out for J. Michael Kelly. Jeff Bernard is settled in third, and now Bernard going to the outside wake of Shane, your leader, entering the turn. Final turn, final lap for Jimmy Shane in front.
Yeah, Jimmy Shane's out front now by about 5 or 6 boat lengths. The inside lane's going to help J. Michael Kelly, but not enough. This one is going to go to Jimmy Shane off the top end of the race course. He will come down, pick up the checkered flag. Jimmy Shane driving the H1 Unlimited U1, the Miss HomeStreet. First place, finished second place to J. Michael Kelly in the U9, the Miss Tri-Cities. The U91 with Jeff Bernard. The Goodman Real Estate will come home in third. And just now, coming off the top end of the race course, Legend Yacht Transport, the U11, driven by Jamie Nielsen.
Great way to start off our H1 Unlimiteds here in heat number 1, presented by HomeStreet Bank. Your unofficial winner, Jimmy Shane, Miss HomeStreet. Second place, J. Michael Kelly, Miss Tri-Cities. Jeff Bernard third in Miss Goodman Real Estate. Jamie Nielsen will run 1 extra lap in fourth, and Legend Yacht Transport due to a gun jump at the start of H1 Unlimited Heat 1. And Brad, we did have it, the quadruple decker.
You sure did. You sure did. I tell you, who got down now, as it turned out, unfortunately, there was a gun jumping by the U11. Jamie Nielsen was down there with everybody. We saw Kelly get to the exit pin, and the next boat we saw was Chartreuse and Royal Blue of the Legend Yacht Transport. Unfortunately, it turned out that Jamie Nielsen had a jump to start. That's why he is still on the race course. He is coming around. He has not yet given up his checkered flag. A little bit different here than it is in the other classes, Jim. If you jump to start here, you do run the additional lap. You do run the extra lap to finish.
And it is great to see strong racing. U9 Miss Tri-Cities. J. Michael Kelly is in this Bill Muncey Cup. boat ride improved yesterday morning. They had a great showing in the showdown format. Don't count out J.M. McKay when it comes to the Bill Muncey Cup. He looked good in lane number 1, and Brad, you're right. Little frightening moment at the apex of turn number 1. He was way up in the air, recovered in perfect fashion, but then that little bit of momentum loss, Shane capitalized on the outside.
Yeah, I'm sure that put his heart right up in his throat. I did not see it on the monitor way down there. I was watching it live, saying it's a long way down there, but all of a sudden there was a big hole in that rooster tail, meaning he was not touching the water for quite some time down there. J. Michael Kelly settled it down, and a solid second place finish.
You called it perfectly. I was watching the monitor getting ready to bring him up the back chute, and it was a frightening moment, but it did not last very long. J. Michael Kelly brought the U9 Miss Tri-Cities back down to get second place points here in Heat 1.